So this is the new Lavazza Assoluta, which I just got. It's only available under subscription, so you have to subscribe and get a minimum of 3 kilos of coffee every 2 months. And for reference, this is my Sage Oracle, which I had for a few years. And this is a process that I enjoy. So I normally will weigh the coffee beans, and I will be 20 grams. So 20 grams in and 40 grams out of there. So I got the Lavazza because this takes a very long time to get a coffee out of it. It takes approximately 10 minutes in total. You have to wait for the machine to warm up, reach 90 degrees, and then you have to leave it in there for a couple of minutes or so to stabilize temperatures and pressure. And then the whole process of preparing the plug is it's a process. You weigh the coffee, and then you grind the coffee, and you tamper, and you distribute the coffee, and so on and so forth. So it is a process. I enjoy the process, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have it. But when you want a coffee in a hurry and you don't like the pods or the capsules, this is incredibly good. The coffee makes is just as good as this. So I'm incredibly impressed with this little machine. I thought it would be a gimmick and I will have to return it because you don't like it, you can return it. But I am very, very, very impressed. Very impressed. It makes an amazing coffee. So this is the coffee I'm using. Of course, you have to get Lavazza because that's the subscription. Put the beans in there. You have two settings. So you have coarse and you have fine. You scan the coffee bag with the application, and the application will recommend the parameters that you have to put the grinder. So, I mean, I got a niche in here that, as you can see, has like infinite adjustments for the grinder. And this one only has two. So when I saw that, I thought like, there's no way this is gonna make a reasonable coffee. But it does, and the normal settings recommended for the app, it really, really does a fantastic coffee. You can obviously modify the coffee to your taste. You can increase the amount of coffee or you can decrease the amount of coffee. This, once you set it up, it will not reset. So it is too strong for you, then you'll have to return it to normal and so on and so forth. So let's make a coffee. It will warm up very, very quickly. It may purge, because sometimes it just purges to clean the system. But yeah, this is ready now. So if you want to increase the amount of coffee that it's going to use, then you press it here, and then you see that the light is facing to the left, and this will reset. And if you want less coffee, then, I mean, when I'm talking about coffee, I'm talking about coffee grounds. And so this will give a little bit less for a mild taste. So I normally have it just set so. The setting is exactly as the app recommends, and I'm gonna do espresso. There you have it. So let's that settle. What we're gonna do now is that I'm gonna show you the plug. So that's the plug. So it's a reasonable amount of coffee. There you have it. I'm not sure exactly how much coffee it uses, but it uses a reasonable amount of coffee, much more than any capsule. So yeah, and the coffee is, as you can see, it's got plenty of crema, and yeah, it's amazing. It is really, really good coffee. I mean, I'm absolutely impressed. So I'm not gonna go through anything else because there's videos from Lavazza that explains you how to set it up, how to clean it, etc., etc. But if you are thinking or you're on the fence about this particular machine, get it. Of course, I'm not affiliated with Lavazza in any way, just customer like anybody else. And like I said, this is a process, it's a ritual that I enjoy very much, and the coffee that the Oracle produces. If you use your own grinder, fantastic. If you use the grinder that comes with the, not so good. I mean, the burrs in here are terrible. So, yeah, if you get a niche grinder or something of equal quality, you're going to get a very, very good coffee out of this. So, without any ado, like I said, this Lavazza Assoluta is only available under subscription with a minimum of 3 kilos of each month. And yeah, very, very happy, very happy. So I hope this helps, and see you soon.